Hi.
How much did you like putting that suit on?
I'm sorry?
The Riddler suit. How much did you like wearing it?
Oh, it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. We have an amazing gentleman that builds all my suits in New York. His name's Martin Greenfield. He builds suits for the presidents for the last few decades, and it's nice to have a presidentially tailored suit. I don't know. To be continued. I end up not being frozen in his club, which is very upsetting to him. This season 4, I'm not being fueled primarily by seeking revenge on him. I have bigger issues. When I unfreeze or unthaw, my body unthaws, but my mind doesn't really. It's not functioning the same way as it did before. So for me, there's a character that struggles with an identity crisis over and over and over again, is now confronted again with my head, my one thing, that this gift that I had above everybody else, my intelligence, my computation, it's not there in the same way it was. What do I do? Who am I? And so that's kind of his quest. But the hatred certainly will bring us together again. I mean, it'll bring us to the same physical space again. Well, I don't think he knows what he's going to do. He ends up meeting some new friends in town, Solomon Grundy and Lee Tompkins, that offer him a sort of, he finds a home in them and in a different part of town doing different things. I think something I'm really excited about is it's offering some comedy for Ed, someone who's thinks he's smarter but isn't really. There's some lovely comedy. There's some old Ed that gets brought back. The ruthless cunning thing is kind of out the window for a little bit until he finds his bearing again. So I'm having fun with the comedy of it.
Your relationship with the Penguin, it's always so exciting to see. How much of it is that organic and natural, or is it mostly improv, or do you guys go into it before? Like, how much of it gets changed, just based on how you guys are on the set?
Well, I'm not sure quite what you mean, but we get a script, there are words, but any physical behavior we have or line reading is completely up to us. There's not a lot of time to rehearse in TV, so you study your work, you make decisions about what a character needs and wants in a scene, what they're trying to do to someone, and you show up and you figure it out and you respond. So there's always improv, because you're reacting to someone and you don't rehearse and the camera's running, so you're just kind of reacting. But when you're working with someone, Robin and I work so well together, and he's had a major influence on who Edward has become. Being around someone so ruthless has made Edward follow suit. So he's influenced Edward's behavior in a very significant way. The only time I've really been physical with my hands on someone is with him, because no one has really fueled so much anger in him. So that kind of stuff happens on the fly, and you all of a sudden realize what you're doing. So that's the fun part.
Yeah. You guys do it so well.
Thank you. Well, it's probably not going to be some incredible riddles, and that's part of where the humor comes in too. If someone's trying to write riddles because he thinks that's what he can do, but they're just shitty. Yeah, I mean, he calls himself the Riddler, so you can't really drop your title, It's like if that's your gig, man. So he tries. I don't know yet. I mean, I'm going to be around Lee Tompkins, so I assume that Jim Gordon will be around in some way, which I look forward to. So that'll certainly help to evolve their relationship a lot.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks guys. Have to come.